Today is a glorious day because a rockstar legend has finally joined old school RuneScape. Who do we have here? Hello?
Dude, check it out. I've got a purple thing on my helmet. Now I did the tutorial, so I basically know everything.
For those of you who don't know this is, or what? Wow, what did I just say? Dude, I just literally did a whole bunch of word salad. Blah, 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 blah. For those of you that don't know who this is Mr. D-Tid. Mr. D-Tid, who are you?
Well, look, I think if anyone thinks hard enough, might be able to figure it out.
Oh, give me 1 second. Oh boy, wait a second. I actually don't have your music here. Well, it will be playing. Let's assume the RuneScape theme song is playing right now, which I'll go ahead and throw into editing in this video.
My character might look even more noob now with all the armor than I did in the tutorial.
For those of you that don't know, this is Daniel Tidwell, and we did we did an interview together. What was it, a couple weeks ago? And then the last interview that we did on YouTube was a couple years. And we have finally gotten Daniel Tidwell to join the RuneScape community. Woohoo!
Look, I'm just as depressed and looking for anything as the rest of you.
All right, so let's go and kill
Not
some.
to accuse anybody of anything.
Let's go kill some chickens, Daniel.
Oh wait, have I cursed yet? I was gonna try not to curse this time.
Try not to curse this time. You mean like say the word fuck or something? Oopsies.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I follow you.
Yes, follow me, and then
Is there a macro to just follow you, or I have to manually follow you?
You gotta right click on my name. Oh, wait a second. I see you running across this bridge. Okay, so let's get you killing some goblins over here. They're level 2, mighty scary. And then we're gonna dive into some other questions that we have, because it's very special that you decided to join RuneScape, because you got pretty much something special going on too. What is coming out in your life today? You got to right click on the goblin and attack it detail.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, well. Oh shit. Wait, it's gonna automatically do it?
Yeah, this
yeah, versus
RuneScape.
Hollywood 2's coming out.
Hell yeah. RuneScape is automation, by the way. Oh,
okay,
boy.
well, yeah, actually, the game that I've been, obsessed with on and off for 20 years is kind of like that, too. I mean, you can do, like, styles and stuff. Dark Age of Camelot's the game and it's, trust me, we're no better than you RuneScape people.
You've actually... Didn't we play that together back in, like, 2012 or 2011? That name rings a bell.
It's possible. There's a new free shard coming out soon, so... Maybe I'll force you to do that.
I actually would love to. So going back in the topic, yes, today is Friday, and even though we're actually recording this video Thursday, the day prior, but versus Hollywood 2. So you released your first Versus Hollywood album, and once again, if you don't know who Daniel Tidwell is, he is a video game rock star legend. He does phenomenal covers to various games. Specialty, how many Final Fantasy songs now? I believe 17, 18 you've done for covers.
That sounds plausible.
Yeah, so it's definitely actually let's go ahead and take a walk to Varrock. These people behind us are kind of weird. But then again, I mean, my name's a weirdo name, and your name's D-Tid, like D-Titties.
I tried Tidwell, but it wouldn't let me.
I knew you were going to try something like that. Actually, yeah, let's come over here. Dude, I need some tacos tonight, man. You got to kill some cows for me. There's come over here and attack these cows. So 2015, you released.
Look, guys, I'm really good at this.
Well, I mean,
okay. Okay. Now,
pretty much
question?
like automation.
Yeah. Once I got to attack, and I felt good about it.
Does this? Okay, be honest. Does this feel like Zelda NES?
No. Well,
What
I
about
don't. Well,
okay, it's definitely not Zelda Super NES, but I would definitely say maybe
okay.
Zelda like
I
NES.
see what you mean. I think I see what you mean. If because yeah, maybe I think I automatically went to the SNES because I played the original, the gold
Yep.
cartridge one, but not for long. Like I don't remember it very well.
I remember it being kind of like, even though I've never played it before, RuneScape Classic. RuneScape Classic, easiest way. You ever hear of Maple Story or play Maple Story?
I've heard of it, never played it.
So it's basically like an upgraded version of Maple Story, and oh man, it's so terrible. We're in our I can't even believe I'm saying this, like our mid 30s, and now like looking back and Maple Story and like early RuneScape, Zelda, Final Fantasy, we were really super nerds back then, huh?
Oh God, I still am. I'm in deep denial about both being in my 30s and how much of a nerd I am.
Well, you see, here's the thing: the nerds have taken over the world, so like,
Well, it makes it obvious when people in my normal quote unquote life like ask me like, "Oh, tell me about yourself." And then I try to think about how am I even gonna talk about, "Oh, yes, I do metal versions of video games." That's mostly what people know me for. That's never no one that's normal. They don't know how to respond to something like that.
as soon as the boomers are goodbyes, yeah, we're gonna be. I mean, dude, we're gonna be in our 50s still playing video games, and it's gonna be like, hey, younger generation. Well, actually, the younger generation is probably gonna be plugged into the Matrix. Who am I kidding?
Yeah, I don't know. I legitimately feel so old. I don't even know what they do now. Is it like mobile games? What are they doing?
It's probably gonna be mobile. I honestly don't know. My little cousin, he is early 20s, and I mean, hey, he's playing the same video games as us. Actually, more so console gaming. Um, yeah, probably there's gonna be
You know,
PlayStation 20 by then.
Speaking of console gaming, this is something I don't know if I mentioned to you before, but because I'm working on a new version of it, but I did a soundtrack for a game called Bot Gaiden. It's like a side scroller.
Ooh, I
I don't.
think.
It came out a couple years back now, but I was reminded of it because now I'm working on the next. It's called. Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to say the name, but it's another kind of version of it, but it's very different, and it's got like a mode where you're like rewarded for if you sync up with the beat of the track for the song. So I thought I'd mention that too.
That is actually pretty awesome, and I definitely gotta check that out now.
Yeah, let me see. I'll see if I'm able to like if I can send it to you on Steam or something because it's on Steam. I think you can get it on like the PlayStation Store and that stuff too.
That
Sword Swipe Studios is the name of the people that make the game.
that is pretty awesome. So you got that going on, and then also we did run a poll, and the people of RuneScape want Sea Shanty 2 to be remade.
Right?
So
Yes. And as promised, it will happen probably kind of soon. So I like to be very strict with my deadlines. Probably kind of soon.
So speaking of soon, because we are recording this video day prior, but you're watching this video Friday, and if you're watching this video over the weekend, everything is going to be down below in the description, all of Daniel's links. So you got Versus Hollywood 2 dropping, which is your last one came out 10 years ago ish, give or take 2015. I'm going to put the I'm okay to show the name of the songs in here and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And this album is going to be on your Bandcamp site.
Yeah,
Um,
tomorrow it'll be on there. It'll be on Spotify, anywhere. I pretty much anywhere people listen to music.
okay, and it's iTunes store also.
Yeah.
Okay, iTunes store, and it's correct me if I'm wrong, but it's $7, $8, right?
Yeah, on Bandcamp it should be 7.
Okay, seven. It's once again for anyone that doesn't know, Daniel Tidwell, just like me, independent creator. Except I'm just a lame creator. Daniel's a musician creator. But hey, make sure you. That's like 2 cups of coffee. Definitely show your love and support. I'm
Good.
buying his new album straight from Bandcamp, downloading it, putting it onto my iTunes. But I do want to talk to you about the tracks.
Well, let me say this. Let me say this that you tried to overhype me because I mean I couldn't do what you do. Like even this video, this is God knows what. I feel terrible killing these cows as a side note.
We should have recorded Tutorial Island because you were pretty fun.
Yeah.
I had a
Oh,
screen share on Discord.
dude, I have no idea what I'm doing. And then so this is gonna taint anyone that listens to me doing the RuneScape theme. This is gonna taint me looking this noob.
But you see, that's like
Now anytime
even
they hear it,
better. That's like even better because then yes, rocks. What was the title for this video that we were kind of Rockstar newbie joins old school RuneScape? I think that's the title we were gonna call this. Or Rockstar newbie. It was pretty funny, guys. Really should have recorded it. Oh boy. But
I
I
thought I thought it was gonna be like maybe 3 guys. I talked to maybe 3 guys, and it was like 10 different dudes.
well, you see, that's like something that's been debated. Get rid of tutorial. Oh my god! If there was an option, first of all, I haven't done Tutorial Island because I haven't made a new account in probably about 10 years. Actually, no, it's been like 5 or 6. I thought you could actually skip Tutorial Island, and if you can skip it, my apologies, Daniel. You can slam my
Well, look
bum into a
now.
wall.
Now I'm expert enough to really give the business to these cows. So
Oh
it's
yeah.
probably good I did it. I mean, look at, and this probably has nothing to do, of course, with all the shit you just get. Oh, damn it! I was gonna not curse.
Well, it came out.
All
um.
the great gear that I have now, thanks to you.
Oh yeah, I bought you some iron armor, some shield. Bought you an Ammy, which I gave to you. I got a genie lamp. Oh no, I didn't give you an Ammy. Here, come and trade with me. You gotta trade once again. Um, and then you're gonna be getting this ruby strength amulet. I mean, in a way, this game really does remind me of like the old like Zelda. I think you clicked decline here, but
Oh no. Okay.
there was obviously yeah, Zelda is definitely not MMO related open world RPG here. I think you're still clicking
I know I was clicking accept. I don't see the amulet, but
hold on
I
one
clicked.
second. It's a conspiracy theory. Something's happening here. Okay, so I offer the strength amulet,
Okay, it says check offer 2-1.
and then I click accept, waiting for other player.
I click accept.
Something weird. Maybe is this a member item? No, it's not a member item.
Oh,
I honestly I don't know.
hmm.
That's weird. But so I got the songs up on the screen, and Over the Rainbow, The Wizard of Oz. That is like old school Hollywood. What made you pick that to actually like remake and stuff?
Uh, I can't even remember now. I mean, I've always liked the song, honestly. And then I think I just got an idea for it one day. It got in my head, and that's how a lot of them happen. It's just I think of them one day, and I have sort of an idea for it, and then sometimes it turns out totally different than I had in my head.
Obviously, you binge watch The Office to the point where you got to remake the Office theme, huh?
Yeah, so yeah. So it it's we it was weird to even do that just because it's like it doesn't even make sense, really, to do it on guitar. And it's like, I don't know, half a minute long. But I kind of liked learning at the very end there's like a little arpeggio thing like the boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I kind of liked learning that. But that's a really short track on it.
What about out of all these ones, what do you think is your favorite? Actually, hold on.
Oh.
Let me take a guess. If I had to guess one, I would probably say, is it Thunder Horse by Def Clock?
It that's up there. If I had to pick one, it's probably one that won't do as well. It's Jenny of Old Stones from Game of Thrones.
Okay. Um, yeah. Now
I
you
liked
did.
doing the Witcher one too.
So you did. It's damn. Hold on. I don't have my damn player up. You did. Games of Thrones on your first video game album, right?
Yeah, the actual main theme.
The
And then this is
Wiener
one
Wiener
from
Wiener Wiener.
yeah,
Yep.
exactly. Wiener. Yeah, that one. And this is one from if you watch the eighth season, which was panned, and I've been a staunch defender of it for various reasons. We can argue about that later if anyone wants to. But it was what Podrick sang, and then there's a version of it that's on like the Game of Thrones soundtrack. But I thought it's a pretty cool song. I kind of did a I guess you'd call it folk metal like folk power metal version of it. I like that.
Yep.
Of the ones on here, I think I've got there's maybe four of them that I do vocals on. No, maybe five of them that have vocals, and the rest are instrumental.
Okay, that's actually going to be a game changer since a lot of your tunes, yeah, are just instrumental.
Yeah, most of them.
I just pulled up on the screen here from your first Hollywood album, which if anyone has ever joined my stream, especially a 24-hour live stream, we have definitely heard these before. You got Games of Thrones, Let It Go, Frozen, The Terminator, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Power Ranger, the Peanuts theme, Curb Your Enthusiasm, baby, Parks and Recreation
That's
theme.
probably my favorite show all time. That and Game of Thrones. So two, they're different genres. So.
I can definitely give a big high five for Curb Your Enthusiasm. Games of Thrones, I gotta really I gotta really dive into. Maybe after listening to more Games of Thrones metal, it will make me want to.
Oh, dude. So when's the last time you tried?
That would be like, oh boy, 2019 during the last
Just
season.
just start it. Just start it from the beginning and let it rip. You're gonna get addicted. I mean, I think it's just too good, man.
The crazy thing about Games of Thrones, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it theoretically is a zombie show, isn't it?
Uh, nah, I say no because the the real focal point is never about the zombies. They're related to the things that occur. But it's not really, they're not ultimately, I say no. I vote no on it being a zombie show just because it's so little of the actual the meat of the show.
Do you see my character moving around?
Yeah, how do you do that?
The bottom right hand corner, you're going to see a dude that looks like it's called emotes. You got to click on that, and then you can click on a whole bunch. Yeah. Now it looks like, okay, now it looks like we're doing something dirty over here. Oh, boy. So that's another thing, too. There's a lot of naughty scenes in Games of Thrones, isn't there?
Yeah, yeah. And it got it, it got it got a bad rap, I think, for a lot of the incest and those things that look, that's not the reason I like the show, for the record.
I was about to say you kind of just screwed yourself there, but no, it's
Oh
I
yeah, well,
honestly.
so man, incest probably isn't a good word for the algorithm either.
Oh, totally. Oh, you wanna know what? Maybe this video will go viral now. Who knows? I gotta really dive back into that show. A lot of people, and I think you've mentioned it few times. Hey, just start like rewatching it.
That's where we'll start our podcast, the Game of Thrones recap show.
That may actually do really good since it's been one of those like long times. The show's dying for a reboot, basically, pretty much.
I actually saw something about one. I don't know if they're doing it. I mean, they did House of the Dragon. They've done 2 seasons of that, but I don't know. I saw something about a new reboot with one of the characters from the original show, but I'm not sure. It feels a little cash grabby, but nah, it could be good.
Speaking of good, so the Ghostbusters theme that you did, um, that's off the original movie, not the one with all the women. That's I honestly thought that
Yeah.
movie was like going to be I thought it was like. At first, I thought honestly it was like a scary movie type shit. Then I realized, wait a second, this is like serious.
Yeah, no, that's the original. It's
Sweet.
the song from the original, the Ray Parker Jr. one.
That is stellar. I honestly can't wait to give that a listen to.
Now that one has more, I think, of like the screamy vocals on it. Um, which, there's always a mixed response with that.
So how many of these songs did you actually do vocals this time? So
Oh,
Ghostbusters Over the Rainbow, did you do vocals?
nope, that one's instrumental.
Okay.
The Witcher one, vocals. Daydream Believer vocals.
Yep.
Thunder Horse vocals, but I don't know if I really count it. It's kind of just they're limited vocals, but the vocals that are in the original are there. That the I perform the same ones, and then Jenny of Old Stones has vocals. So technically five. Thunder Horse is a maybe. I don't know if you count that really. It's
Yeah.
almost like it's almost like if you count Mortal Kombat as having vocals.
Ah, gotcha. So kind of like I know what you're saying now. Hopefully everyone does too. Don't like and that's like the greatest thing. Like the vast majority of people love the RuneScape soundtrack. I mean, it's pretty from what I've been told, people can fall asleep to it. Have you ever been told anyone, "Hey, I listen to your metal music to go sleep at night"?
I'm sure I have been told. I mean, I used to. I haven't in a long time, but I used to go to sleep to metal, like pretty heavy shit. Oh damn it! I said okay. I'm trying not to curse. But yes, I used to fall asleep to metal, so I'm not offended by it.
I can just see someone putting on uh thunder your thunder horse death clock, trying to fall asleep. Then the next thing you know,
That
I stayed up all
that might
night.
yeah, that might be the hardest one to fall asleep to on this one.
Oh, I'm very interested to see Law and Order theme. And same with
Yeah,
Beverly Hill theme too.
yeah, well, that's a classic. I've always loved that theme, and again, that's one doesn't translate great to metal, but I just did it anyway. Kind of similar with Andy Griffith. I mean, I like the way it came out, but it's kind of some of them are just liking it and wanting to do it. Like Law and Order, it's pretty faithful to what they did. I mean, it's just a little heavier, basically.
I can already tell which one people are probably gonna flock to the most, and that's honestly the X-Men. And I've waited to the end to really talk about this one because I remember growing up to X-Men, and I do remember like the old school main theme. So Is it the X-Men theme like the original, or is it one of like the newer type Hollywood type
It's
themes?
from the animated series from the 90s.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, if you remember that, I'm not sure how popular it was. I remember it from back in the day, but yeah, so it went from shit, what years? God damn it. I said shit.
you all, you
I'm
also
looking
said
up
it
the
like
year. It
10
was like the
times
mid
too.
90s.
Oh, we're trying to like
I'm
limit.
trying, guys. I'm sorry.
It's a story of my life. Yes,
Right, it
we
ran from 92 to 97.
90, 92, 97. That was like the same era of the Batman animated series. Do you have that lined up for future albums? The Batman theme?
No, but it's always possible.
That would be actually sick. And then what about the Superman theme? That is also one
That is
possibility
one I
too.
haven't done, and I'm sure it's crossed my mind, but never got to that one.
I just thought of a sick image that you can use AI generator to make yourself with a big super D on it, double D.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, they get very mad about this AI stuff. I'm telling you.
I honestly loved the intro they had for the AI, and hopefully everyone that saw that really
I
enjoyed
know.
it too.
I thought it was kind of funny.
But you said some people didn't like the AI imagery. I mean, look,
Oh,
full disclaimer: we are both aware that AI is going to cause a lot of people to lose their jobs. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that, and it does suck.
yeah. Yeah, I mean that, and I think it's it's pretty obvious that I'm included in that. I mean, I do a lot of work in music, not just what, I talked to you guys about, but it's going to replace a lot of artistic jobs, whether it's on the audio production side or whatever. It seems pretty obvious that it's going to replace a lot of jobs. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know if there's something you can really do about it.
Well, I mean, when Skynet tried taking over the world, which I'm a firm believer it already has, I guess we can just have a bunch of picket signs and wait till we all get picked off one by one, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, my thought is sort of just like, okay, um, I'm not gonna. I wasn't. It's not like I was gonna hire somebody to make the video either way. So I'm not directly. It's not like I went with this version instead of something else. It would have just been me talking into a camera, if not that. So
Oh, yeah. I'm just really like, you all have to understand that, just like me, I mean, oh boy, people still watching me. I love you all so very much. Um, we still produce stuff for the people still here, especially The Last of Us, aka Daniel made The Last of Us, which just went so good. So for anyone watching and following along, this stuff is probably most likely gonna even more make your day. So
yeah, well, that's what's funny too is I'll see comments from people like old school YouTube people that I remember from way back in the day, and it's because kind of most of what I do is sort of nostalgia based, so it's kind of funny that now I get nostalgia about back in the day. I don't know if what I just said made sense, but do you know what I mean? Where I'm like, my stuff is basically nostalgia based in large part. And I get nostalgic now when I think about old YouTube and stuff like that.
there is definitely an industry, and I mean, it has so much to do with your brain and receptors and dopamine. Seeing nostalgic, just brings back memories. I mean, you take any type of like thing from RuneScape, like 15, 20 years ago, which is crazy. Oh yeah, people like remember that, but hearing a lot of these like older songs definitely getting remade to metal, it's you're recreating the past, which in my opinion is a good thing. You're not, stomping on the past.
Yeah, well, and I think it's important to not, to dwell on the past or like spend too much time thinking like you wish it was still back then. But at the same time, it's impossible to not get those feelings about the past, for me at least.
Oh, absolutely. And if any of you all want to see more, I mean, we literally just this is a podcast style video, but if you want to see Daniel do some more RuneScape stuff, definitely comment below.
Look, I'm beating the shit out of this cow. Oh no, I said shit again.
Ah! Oh yes, get me some beef for Taco Tuesday. Give me some. I just see something on the ground. But we're gonna wrap this up here, and I just want to say once again, brother, thank you so much for sticking and staying to what you do. I mean, you just released a new album a couple weeks ago, and now you're releasing this one as well. And what you said you have upcoming? Well, you got the RuneScape upcoming. Is there any other upcoming projects too that you're thinking about doing?
Well, if the Kickstarter that I started 3 weeks ago has a week left, and if that gets funded, it's all or nothing. But if that gets funded, I'll be doing the 20th anniversary album, which is basically brand new covers that I've never done before from the years 2006 to 2025. So it'll be 20 tracks from those years, one from each year.
That's actually pretty sick. So,
And then be on the lookout for the new. There's a kind of a sequel, but not really a sequel to the Bot Guiden thing I told you about, the video game. That'll be on like Steam and the PlayStation Store and stuff.
all this information will be down below. Make sure you all definitely check it out and show Daniel Tidwell support. I mean, like I said, $7 in this day and age. You're talking. I mean, hell, yeah, I I could spend that easily in one Starbucks trip. Yeah, definitely check out his page. Versus Hollywood 2. I'm gonna be using a lot of these songs also in new videos and streams. And yeah, but hope to do more content with you, brother.
Same. I appreciate you, man.
Oh, it's no worries. Oh, you're doing the hooba hooba dance. Oh, hooba hooba hubba 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 hubba. Take it easy, guys. Later.